Busha for your mamina adjoa mama kwa bahai TVXYZ multi TV dege box so assign free to air channel enwumre ye no hyiemu ha ye bo enkomo ene kwasie da enwumre ye tena sese ya na ese ye bo nkomo ya brabom na fenie mama komienu miense bia ye hia betumi ama ye ho ahenhan ya wa brabom no ye de atoso na ye ba be mu apapa mu na yate ye ho ase wo ho nti my lawyer my counselor Jumedie no so enie TVXYZ sabia no so aboy na wotwebo a na afi menemo entem atete na ye besan aba wonche biom dasene na ya ba bebo enkomotem bia kwese nwuma ye ba niema ebehia ho nkomo a wonti bi da na sa wati bi da ebia wo hia mmoa bi na sa mmoa no ye betume de ho nkyerɛkyerɛ ama wo TV so a eno ena ya ayeye midi edi Piesie Okrah na ma kwa aba na ye ma ho ase na watena se na nwumre na wutie ye na ye ba bebo enkomo memfa wonsa enka fidie no ene ye bedi nkomo de afa ye mama eho se owo primary owo JHS owo senior high school ana se bia owo university ade nkomo ye ba bedi e ya ade ehia emma se ye gina ni pe ni makasa ye ne mema Robbie shoulders na ya prayer there baako bebi a mema betuma fix na betuma fix wo ho no komo na eba bebo Dr. Kwejira Agriye kansem bi wo say wo be educate nipa nka wo educate oba wo educate a whole nation ba bema de say wo educate na nipa baako pe na wa mani nimde but oba de wo de nimde dua ni mu a ewo mamu ni nyina na wa mani nimde de nti a Dr. Kwejira Agriye kan sa asem we ene say oba tembia oma oba dia o multiply no the mount o share macro diga woman kakra o mutumi dan ni they are very careful with expenses mema number 2 oba woni oba eko edemo a na se o man just one seed o multiply na ma oba kwa wonta na so oba wo ba ko so ema good multipliers eti enwume ya trasi na ye kamba ho asema ese do afide no to na ye hwekwan ya betumi afaso na ye de buo bi ato ma so wo kroma na aboa ma so atumi apagya wo mu na de mema pre no wo so betumi apre bia no ne boa ema o ma etu mponti sa wo hwe philosophers bebre ni anti-corruption agencies ni anti-corruption campaigners bebre o mo wiase afa na ba bia wo ma gidian womo kwaji tumu say ya yema emma public officers more because womo ntanya corrupt to say emma eti ade ntina yema yenu amba yema ma wo ho na yen support yo mo na fe enkanko leadership roles ahodo a yepe wo man mu no yen fa wo nso nkokodua obi nti say wa join ye na san komo no na ye di na medidi Piesie Okrah your honorable without constituency and oba so no aba be kamensa wonim de pa ba ma ho ne ma advocacy na fe ba social issues ni ade wa be ewo mo pa yi wono eye panyi pa woda African women in political leadership ano African women in political leadership ye trinity afre AWPL ene mami na aba be kamensa me ne ba be bon komo na enwumre eti wo shrin komo we a wahwa de pa ora ire prisla na akle planche akwaba
yenya
bibia boko
yenya do bibia boko
nice ya da se ya to yensa frɛ waba na waba be kan ho me me introduction mu say na go trim kuba because I say komo yi sha say let me be some questions before the itia ma kwa na ye form to board na we free say na me ba antagonize or has a real say right
here point
or support man pa yes say you support him man na one mo so etume ba dibea kese mo e wa say eno na ye wodwuma o ye mostly say obe menta ema obe hunu ma akuaku na tembia wa show mun kran wo de niema church mo na o so show mun kran na o so suasua niema o tena bi say basa wonom embe gina no ma mepedi baby a anye de amfa ma mo my go back personally very same face saying I would say Jumedie esi when so say obe menta emma na emma so to me aba di bromo no money mema so aba be Robbie shoulders.
Okay, nti me di kan da wase na me cha nti fo nyina.
Okay.
Me na ma say mo afem nya ba ha for the opportunity to be here.
Okay.
Me say my background is from school. Me started with science.
Okay.
Me do university, me science, masters, and I'm here project management. In around 2012, and me branch into social work. Me started with working with children and youth, and I me branch into working with women. For the past more than 10 years, me in different aspects, different parts of Ghana, a mixture of youth, children and women empowerment. By a ban of leadership, women in leadership, and I say women in political leadership. No idea by about 2013 between 2013 and 2015. Now me will program be a friend of Young African Leadership Initiative YALI. Now me will Gempa. Nti one honorable Piesie Okrah and the Kasaye. When the Kasaye no one of my mates no introducing me to him. At that time I will create the campaign team to help him run for presidential elections in the National Democratic Congress. Nti me started before that when I started active politics in on campus. Now me now for those running for JCR president, and also going for meetings, learning here and then meeting people. But with Piesie Okrah team now, me started if I say real grassroots politics. Because I was born in Medina. Me a Medina girl. Now Medina more than 20 years.
And now my neighbor.
Inti also na me de me nsa ana me hu na share grassroots politics. Na when me hu say there is a deficit. The kind of deficit there's a very big gap in women leadership. If I say my baby, if I say bad leadership and I teach you politics now. My baby and shada and found who ain't shim. And as I was there, me realized say me to me a meeting danke see member baby na me nkwana me oba ana member baby na mami lupe
esa na ase abom
e ba ne sa na 12 minutes I mean it's not me can say a bad thing, but that happens so many times. And I use Piesie Okrah's campaign team, they make a women's wing. I in shut down doors. And through that too, I had the chance to also interact with other women that were more into politics or women leadership than me. And I mean, say no, there is a problem. Aside that, from Piesie Okrah campaign team, I was poached into Medina grassroots politics. One time, I call say, oh, you say, oh, yes, Juma Waha. Now, with skills now, we are near so Medina politics grassroots. Until for the past 4 years, I've been working, and I'm focusing on youth and women empowerment. You call lecture areas, a gather women, mukasa, empower, your chairman, and or different aspects. They can't lead in a original coffee in the home. The who was say will stand out in your full capacity. Like you said earlier, women are multipliers. We are helpers. How can we help in that situation? In all these different aspects, me identify say in a sense say you need that confidence. Say you did to me a lady. One-on-one come on. Or to me like my gender. But what do you mean? What the midnight ni pay mu say? Lady sanko for ya. I asked maybe must some idea be on the background. You give her the platform, lead onto me. Until all these small things came together. Like I said, why don't we start an initiative? Empower especially in political leadership. Aside that, so your statistics are meeting me uncle to Ghana have parliament. There were 275 parliamentarians. But out of Omunipa 40
and I am
it's a very low figure.
So 100 in Pon and 40 and you're okay. But 275
now 40 now I heard the whole of Africa and so you about all the parliamentarians, the parliament houses only 26.9% in a year women, and this figure is from the Inter-Parliamentary Union. It's a research to put those things out. I'll share figures now, and there are women who have made it out there. But I will share the problems. There is a need, say, your best so you same a certain stage. I answer you able to me, I contribute to policy making.
Okay.
Yes,
and policy shaping as well.
Exactly.
And women helping women, right?
Exactly.
Level. So again, inspire because obi our science background now, school we project management. Nka no multinational company betumi aye adwuma na nka sika obehwe the dollars and let's say dollar no here na 15. $10,000 no kwa iska. But then you decided say mama call grassroots.
Yeah.
Na hono wo mom na obebo kamo. No be ma this will be onimo. And then inspire who really. Is it the figures, the statistics na enkoye no and I said then
Piesie me Ghana ya assessment
I am on so kaka
me Ghana ya assessment and me Africa me nya chance to interact with my let me say mates from different parts of Africa.
Okay.
South Africa, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Malawi, different parts of Africa. There is a common resounding repetition of a leadership problem. Africa will share resources natural resources. While sharing brains, we have the tools, but what is happening? Africa is currently still not financially self-sustained. We are not handling things well. Our resources are being depleted. Climate warming, different things are going wrong. So we have a leadership problem. Okay. Now, I don't know, choose politics. Piesie, oh sorry, now also you're a journalist. I want to mean so I can cast out your journalist. Go to school.
Of course.
Let me get certificates. Also you're a doctor. Trade dealing carpenter. I want to mean so I can say I'm just a carpenter because I can put no. I was all cool training, apprenticeship, 2-3 years. You're the pro hairdresser. Every profession via who training. But maybe I said politics. Training then now now we are like I said, me a politician. It's not a popularity contest. Yes, there are some people like who are very well equipped. Which means honorable constituency. There are different MPs who are doing very well, and they are setting a pace. They are setting examples. But if you get in that space, not only some training now. In that space, you fail. That's what we are seeing, not just in Ghana, in Africa. So many people are in that position now. They are formal leaders. It's not just a man in them, but they are there, and then what is empowering you. So what we are doing is saying, in the long run, our aim is not only for women. If I say you empower both men and women into political leadership through education, through networking, capacity building, and mentorship. Education, we see develop a curriculum. We've been planning this for 2 years. I create a curriculum, a bit show different
AWP4.
Yes, AWPL no.
What create a curriculum?
Yes.
Mod ever guide them. Much a mad but it is saying a school and what and because so kasa mo the curriculum aba e mo ye den na magada ma na mo tuma mentor mo menim sen kai no kai beba ho later but it looks like I have to ask it now so that time no be na so
you know who bisa say is there a school for now no main friend in school a initiative empower women and as I mentioned later on you expand but for now you focus on women because of the statistics and the gap. We want to break the glass ceiling and help more women up there. Now, I said there is no sort of educational background focused only on politics. Now, organization we form a political academy. Now, the whole world, they have taken the vision upon themselves to create political leadership incubators. By empowering people like myself who have that idea into Yakubu school and on my training, and they have worked with different political leaders from different angles, levels in the whole world. So anyone watching can Google them, a political academy, and they are focused also on public service, governance. Politics and politics is very broad. It's we have corporate politics, home politics, different things. But the focus is on teaching people because it was someone who senior Obeko grounds, any kasa, identify your problems. How are you even able to change that problem into a project, raise funding for that project, implement that project with the people in the community, so that it is not an elephant who no one is using it. How do you work for policy creation? As an MP, how do you create private member bills? All these things, how do you even campaign? Election security. Recently, Madame Phobia running for MP in one of the constituencies. I say, we need and so no, more kind of
election
security, communication. So all those things, no, curriculum are creating them. And I want to mention, say, our targets are only women currently in politics.
Okay. Why more?
We are a young girl.
Okay.
Once I mentioned earlier, I said politics, no, it's at different levels.
Yes.
We started free baby.
Okay.
In fact, I say, even primary, JHS, running for position, class prefects. The whole now, we starting leadership, girls prefects, compound prefects, the dorm prefects. So all these things, we are going to have clubs in the secondary schools.
Okay.
I bet training them from that angle, how to even, because in the big girls, make a middle school, no. If you even if you are running for
big girls,
school, no. I'm running for position. Over campaigning.
Yes, over reading manifesto.
Exactly, and that is the same thing that is magnified when you come out at the constituency level, at other local levels, and at the national levels. And we are not only looking at Ghana as well. We are looking at different countries in Africa, and currently we even have reps who are helping us to recruit students who are part of our first cohort. Into the whole thing is any education, any school, a system we are trying to impart ethical leadership. So at the end of the 6 months, our training is going to be for 6 months.
Okay.
If you are involved, by that at the end of that 6 months, you will be equipped to call yourself a political leader.
Okay, so it's training now. Maba mo de babe ma o manfo no. Obi be say ebo mu ade a complete package. Education, mentorship, and near Kika home, my whole curriculum. So, we be say, Momodus operandi then. So, say, okay, so, person clubs, a year senior high school, so, to say, no matter debate clubs, ne other clubs, most of multi health clubs before a year, Nkola, woman, 13 years ever. Planning is saying, which region? And I'm more start here free because Ghana is here 16 regions. Your Greater Accra is here, which is even though a small region there, but municipal also pine as some more yen is saying na a year for how long?
That's say into no medical kind an African initiative in Ghana pay. Dream song. Yes, the whole Africa in Ghana pay because we need to change the definition of politics. We need to change the definition of politician. Later, make talk about challenges that I even face as a woman in politics. But for now, let me answer your question. Into you will launch it this coming week. Now you're in a virtual launch because we have partners outside Ghana who would also want to be part. Into very easy virtual launch on Tuesday. Now you will in June. You will open applications for anybody in any part of Africa. Or Piesie Okrah, your first cohort no.
Okay, it's good. I feel I'm mobile first cohort.
Yeah,
a core edikaya mobile mental mono. I feel I'm mobile recruit you more.
Yes, anybody out here interested, be political leader as a woman at local level or even as a different assembly member,
committee member.
Yes. And you want
girls prefect.
Exactly. What person will empower, what person will strengthen your man, leadership, no. I stand there out.
My company in the moi, and the much me conquer. Yes, share a dear papa, make the son of Casse, ethical, friends, skills. I don't know, who company, you may just a who keke, Koroko Dasupa, papa, Nafi, and no man, Mebuana, and Masu, a Monsumo idea, but me, and the Abwa mining punto. Good. It's more recruit almost saying after the launch. I'll come to the launch. Because I am very interested in this. Because a man of this open penny in the even though it be more why we have some few examples issues say oh I'm not paying the more arrogant but a lot of them have really shown say one more one more enim there one more nim there one more back to the recruitment you know you launch we are see and will be a wotia or GHS and I'm age range
no for now no yeah focus on mostly the adults who are into grassroots politics, local politics, even national level politics. We are even looking to have some member of parliaments in Ghana and outside of Ghana to be part. And currently, we've been able to get in touch with some, let me say, presidential candidates in different parts of Africa. They're coming on board to mentor. As there are those who are already experienced. That's just on the side. It is not JHS in Kolano secondary school. Launch open for application. And online. Okay, your website. Apply. Your criteria. Application process no close here. Will juxtapose the criteria to the application. I are selected. First cohort, it's going to be very competitive because you pay just a few people, and so that we can focus on building those few people for a start. You see, our first cohort is going to be for 6 months. We'll graduate in December, and the next year is when we'll start with the clubs in the secondary schools, followed by International Women Leadership Conference. Since you build it up. Build it up, and then like I mentioned, then you Ghana so we have applications. We have people from Zambia on standby. Our more trains application they also apply because there is that need. So they empower you. At the end of the day, the main focus, let's say, because women are what helpers.
Yes.
The main focus is as helpers as God created us to be. African leadership. And what we are aiming for is a self-sustained Africa. Say Africa that should be as a continent. Said there will be no unemployment issue. Said there will be no poverty. Even if there will be poverty at a very minimum level. There's safety. We want to contribute to us getting there. So that is the whole purpose. So we are contributing to sustainable leadership in Africa.
Yes. Bible requires say or buy a master for a man. Yama wama kaban nechi ache dodo etina yene persla na clear planche etwetwen nkomo na ye bon komo ni nyina ye kwan ye befa so apagya ma na mba nso aba dibra ehu hia mu Ghana had the official leadership nyina akwa political leadership because assembly members politics, unit committee members politics, DC MC politics, member of parliament politics, independent candidate for Kwejino Muntanya. You have to join a certain political party and sana when your chance ne diaba. Ansana obey minister no say when your political person quite names a political person you should have some leanings towards certain political party and sana yakwa kwa first we already name but still na e be na bush for party bi mni ade. It's a ma amoshe say dwumade a wadu mpanyin fie so ebia unit committee member ebia assembly member ebia women organizer ma political party be so obia to me join be every political party need to me join
me can say we are a non-partisan organization. Yeah, share party colors. However, if you are looking at it, let's say in politics, sometimes it's NDC, sometimes it's MPP, in different countries, CPP, DPP, meaning different parties. So we are looking at an all-round inclusion. So you are not limited by whichever political party you are in. We honestly don't care. We are looking at empowering you, the individual, to make an impact in the position that you find yourself as a political leader in Africa.
Just this week earlier this week, now many student leaders be doing come out University of Ghana now. It looks like say a man 4% woman do mo gym. One lady say a young man 1% woman eba sajesia nooks test contain ya the person mo gym but looks like a member na suppression mo obi o one condo but na I say oh this is too much work I can't because the odds are not in favor of me. Eti safui our paper say even though politics no but student politics is also politics. Almost who kwan say wo mo ebe join e cool with first cohort. Na omo betumi abanso asese am ho number dodo sen.
For our first cohort today, you're very close. You're looking for only 30 people.
Oh,
the whole Africa. It's a very tight. It's very tight, you know. However, during the 6 months, you know, there are a lot of virtual training programs in different aspects. You say you file for the first cohort now. You are in our database, so we share information to you on the conferences that we are going to have.
Okay.
So if you're having a conference on political communication, even if you are not picked, you are file for cohorts in the crowd. Which you best send those articles because we've been empowered by a political. We've been empowered into your materials. And aside that, so we've been able to get a lot of well-vexed politicians in different aspects of politics on board. Or they are ready to be facilitators. Not just from Ghana, different parts of Africa. They are ready to be facilitators to help. You know, it's like a very well-planned and intentional effort at empowering people. And since our canon, they are the kind of people that we need. Nipa. I want to be in politics.
I want to be in politics.
I want to lead in this regard. I want to run for a position.
Okay.
But me, who's saying the glass ceiling thing is so real. Now into politics. Like I said, you can go for a meeting in the room, more men, less women. We want to change that so that we can also do what help as our aim to help. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Ghana has to say, "You're 30." Omoba na omodoso still na nipa obe register bia mobenya access to the database.
Yes.
It's information bia nipa ko ebetumi anya. Nti emfa so nipa ko tamale nipa ko zabzugu tatale anase buipe anase takrade. Onya bemu nkwade that is okay. Obenya information so you will still be learning things.
Yes.
Second cohort number start time.
Yeah, first cohort now. Yeah,
in 6 months time is by December 2024.
Yes.
Now we first one.
Yeah, we first cohort. Since we are in project management is very good to do evaluation.
Okay.
And one thing so I was mentioning say, I mentioned say me free social background. I have an NGO also called Reach Out World Mission. For the past 11 years, yeah, social projects in different parts of Ghana, the North, Upper East, Pontamale, Navrongo, different parts of Ghana. So we've gained that experience. And one thing that I want to, let me not say my team, and what AWPO wants to impart is to have a human-centric approach to thinking. What does it mean? What it means is that, as a leader, so we fight decision via nipa now or fight decision now for decision now for how would it impact that person? And now if you think in a human-centric way, now you're MP, now we will file community bukwa. Once a gata we say how can I bring the people together? Then communal cleaning. I will bring to the ground and bring solutions that are for the people, by the people, and with the people. And so because of that, there are let me say an altar of social entrepreneurship to the training. So all the 30 people they would have implemented a social project in their community. This social projects can be from any of the SDG goals. It has to be solving a problem within your community. Yes, you attain political leadership knowledge. You've also attained a certain kind of thinking that we need. Because if you have everybody more top or thinking of the people down there, corruption because we are not a bit to make sure of school fees, a bit to near body. So I do I don't know how to say it in tree, but will steps informed by Nipana or Muntino as political leader. If you are able to achieve that, what officer me represented this constituency. Nipa say and the demographics near say me call parliament I was say with this policy say and now say and now was say yeah me call ground me say ni say so we want to empower them. No mind it's a renewal of mind. Now one day 10 years 20 years from now you can't African politician nobody's mind will go on corruption, but rather they'll think of these are adapt well transformational leaders who are leading change in Africa
and focused on progress.
Yes, progress and community development and no pan
okay. Eti postla na clear plans na ye ne bon komo o free or no net Okrah for African Women in Political Leadership AWPL yɛne na abɔ nkɔbɔ kakra de afa mmaa ho kwan a mmaa wɔ no mo ewo leadership mo ebetumi afa so na wɔn asua nneɛma bi aka ne wɔn nim dada no ho na wɔn atumi akɔ wɔn anim na ye aboa ɔman no odika kyerɛ mu nso sɛ ɛyɛ project a ɔhyɛ 2012 right ɔhyɛ bɛyɛ 12 years ni a ogu so a wɔboa sɛ ne bɛyɛ a mmaa wɔ no mo ɛwɔ wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn kɔ into leadership and into politics no yɛbɛtumi ahyepi wɔn na yɛtumi atumi amenta wɔn na afei ɛno nso ayɛ kamakama de ama wɔn ba utifie ubisa sɛ mebɛyi debi osi kasa ne debi osi tutu ne nneɛma daakye bi o mehwɛ a ɔbɛyɛ politician oba ka kyerɛ sɛ ɔde so daakye ɔbɛyɛ politician oba yɛ boys prefect ɛwɔ ebi a JHS bi oba bi yɛ girls prefect ɛwɔ senior high school bi unim sɛ saa mentorship wey na ɛboa wɔn na wɔmutumi ɛkɔ wɔn anim intentam so because sɛ parliament says most of the MPs ni nyinaa anya leadership role bi ɛwɔ either JHS SHS university ni nyɛ keka ho ɔmo anso na ɛnɛ okɔ Legon okɔ KNUST okɔ UCC ɛnɛ SRC president ni ade ɔmo nyinaa nso anya link a wɔn ne sankrofo yi edi nkɔmɔ because ɔmanpanyin kɔfoɔ ɔkɔ Prempeh college it is a meme called Prempeh college a me shiana me friend Mr President me do wa me friend senior it is a me friend senior or chiame a obema me special treatment so just imagine say na kofo ye SP ena won so ye SP na ochina bi ube shiana ono so be make sure so do be hye obi nsa na nipa kon so atetew aboa nti oba na wo ho na opa oba bi nso ama na atete no se ne be ye ono so be kɔ nanim no ye ba bɛbɔ ɛho komo ye no mu nsu abasisi a Jubedi we a friend of my lawyer, my counselor. Press letter so high, a baba bonkomo, Paya befa so na mo mano, wamanya access to ono, nan kakanka kaya tetiomo, Jumedi we mono so ababi ni ababe somebody in the future. The best be the challenges no so honkomo. Ya best is here.
So there's some local passo. Mama, me again. Let's all yell it. We can't do anything. Let me accept my family doctor when I'm crossing over. So I was swearing. Yes, Maria. Oh, what is it with the router? We copy the evidence. A drone is telling you, router next. Yeah, come on, let me draw. And running so Gatra and the draw crew abaso body acid. What router mixture? Abaso router natural products of one router mixture. Yeah, you could see a treat. Router tonic and the router life one. Who a finish at the bunny, a fin per diem. That's a supporting immune system. Router day, Obiasia, FDA, I did get to you.
Every human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596-273-546 or 0596-273-547. This advert is FDA approved.
If Okrah na menyisika, etia ye mefui.
Ehifa pa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai kra mapre ni busia ato taxi fufu Sohom Rural Bank.
Sohom Rural Bank.
Yema mwakwa baba Sohom Rural Bank. Ya wansheshe ya hudu biti se dwadifu abosia epoko bosia susu account ene daso wo ho savings account me bada chain savings account ene de keka ho Sohum Rural Bank was 03422918896. Now also what to me aka say.
Sohum Rural Bank ama ene mayeka owner.
Sohum Rural Bank enti me pa minie.
Sohum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
I was for Yamabuna Kwaba, Komona, the crap or backstage and Sakrana. Yes, about live ITVXYZ, my lawyer, my counselor, Jimmy so and Woshe, yeah, live on Facebook, it's at Roma, or question be a Ubutuma Baby Bisa, or Honafe, yeah, to me, and so Eddie, my guest, no, na American and Nimino Bibiania. You bet to me as a Quafana, but you may ye didn't commode a farm ma or more ewo and penny di bremo. Women in leadership, especially political leadership. It's a assembly woman. Send them come better say assembly member or your bar, we a unit committee member or your bar, we a party being executive, MPPO, NDCO, CPPO, PPPO, Obiano, Muhe BBS, Musiane Boamo, Mamutum Tumpon. It was actually then I'm more for no say more per se more company near Mocasiano. And it's the pressure planche about better than her, you know, air bon como. Nah. Akwa baby, can say Ogamo.
Oh, Pacho it has managed for my change Monami Mobo. Well, Pacho the uncle so hey, Pacho your uncle.
Now you're bon come already far more cohort no. Remember back more requirement day Bema will be about joining because number need days honestly 30 days now got Ghana Parliament in Kwana Kasa Mane or Kwampo you know
you consider expanding but so far really
my requirement you know okay. So far women in politics more person more take cohort you be boa na fe ya church man no enema be tuma boa ni nyina nso ye omo yeah, almost some year no. Yen na yebenya so mfaso because say yetete omo na yi politics no. Dey sin chen say ya adwene nipa ho ya make sure say o ye project bi nipa ni nyina epe a na say ampa so nyina si issue we na epe na de mo na say so aba mfaso because your projects bi ya ama communities bi so ama mfaso ama mo ahemfo ne say nye we na e ka say ye it you know se obi pese or joining a requirement here the obe fill forms quite best number first was selected that process no
it say it's if here say obe apply online you on your website currently call to me call www.awpl.africa now call www.awpl.africa
okay
you know say no call is here interest form obe my details and then we would get back to you later with more information.
Okay.
But BA applications now, the best social media will announce it that it's been open.
Okay.
And see also will be open as in June, so people can also pay attention. And requirements are sharing say 1 interest. They will say we'll have the passion because it's 6 months and you need to make time. If you don't have the passion, we will have this discipline to join a class online, even if it's 30 minutes or 45 minutes. We'll be having very short classes so that it can be efficient. We need somebody who is disciplined, somebody who has the interest, somebody who can sacrifice the time. Say, this is where I want to get to, and I've got this opportunity, so I am, putting myself in there. And as to whether or not you are in politics, if you are in politics currently, it's a plus.
Okay.
But if you are not yet into politics, but you are aspiring to get into politics, you can also apply. So those are part of the requirements. For now, interest, you being able to have the time. And there'll be a little essay where you tell us why should we pick you.
Okay.
But we want to be as inclusive as possible.
Okay.
So we will not make it too stringent. So you convince us. Okay. So depending on answer now by my your aims, your aspirations, where you see yourself, they would pick you and then empower you.
Okay. It is a politician now, assembly member now bibisa encourage now also want to remember join because of Chinabisa or MP now be a bunny say or the best MP in your region or the best MP for the nation and best municipal chief executive or your banner best regional minister animonyam ni bi account yen support yen yambanom ene ye yerenom na afi yambanom a wonom ewo politics mu no ntumi nko yankopon born the 28 and I'm all launch jumadi no 11 p.m.
11 a.m.
It's no 11 a.m. anopa na it's on the internet.
Yes.
We are and I'm mode bia some mode press release by battery bia kwanya ni pa be fa so aye ye TV XYZ for ye be publish bia mama right
yeda mas
musro ye tamuchi say bia betumi akoso kama so back to we are we nyina no e passion na wo na opesa wo de boa sisi Ghana ha say no political figures ben no me ma sisi anu mo ni omo edin sawoso kakra na mo ni omo kasa say omo mra on board no omo mra because say memeba epese oye over into politics when we be 18 years after no secondary school but now ye SP na bibisa ohu obi a to say member of parliament for I should choose my examples well. Okay. Minyabi.
Oh, they are different.
Okay, my use Professor Anajero Pokwajimai for instance. Because obey education minister only the e-blocks by and one also send back one kind of then say was say and yes say your friend or so your boss or mayor running mate and not near here. Then the is a prona be a mana bemno. Ese se wosum na sa pon bi na ma foforo nso enya kwan ebemu enu nti na me de na ye example nti say sa ma me we on board na oba be ma speech e de ama school for na say assembly members or member na there you can just imagine obi a ebe possibility do we have people like that
don't make I say we also have and are getting on board more women who act as mentors or more they are already in there and have gone through it. They've experienced it, so they can direct you and say, you say, you say, or handle yourself this way or that way. Currently, I told you, we started planning 2 years ago. In chance, echo to go. Any one of the upcoming, let me say, political women are also she's the founder of a party in Togo, called Piesie Political Party, a friend of Madam Joycelyn. So, let me say, Her Excellency. So we've be like that. No, she's on board to mentor. And in Ghana too, we have different political parties, and like I said, we are non-partisan. So we are working on the courtesy calls. We have some arranged because I'll announce them as they happen. But for now, we have courtesy calls on people like Prof. Janana, and we are looking to also bring them on board. But for the launch, we currently have the flag bearer for PPP. Meaning she's a woman.
The former flag bearer.
Her Excellency Bridget
Jogbeloku.
Yes.
Okay.
So she has agreed.
Yes, she's another.
To be a keynote speaker.
Okay.
So Obi say no, she is there.
Yeah.
To become Her Excellency, a flag bearer of a political party.
And
easy. And also I told you about the challenges, which I'm sure we'll talk about. So her, and then we also have spoken to other women who are in leadership but not in politics.
Yeah.
We have lecturers. Yes, we have lecturers. We have one of our advisory board members, Prof. Abigail. She's a lecturer at UPSA.
Okay.
We also have different people in social space. We have I don't want to mention some names now. Yes. We have people in different, even in church spaces, in religious spaces, because we are looking at impacting ethical leadership.
Sure.
You know, we are bringing people from different sides, and so now you're able to mentor.
Okay.
Remember, they've done well. They can, like I said, we are helpers.
Okay.
Until we have also men like Honorable Fanziga Sosu, who's part of our advisory board. We also have Dr. Peter Khaled-Okanti, who is the
Palm Institute.
Palm Institute.
Dr. Okante, I remember Papa Danfo.
Wonderful.
Dr. Okante.
Wonderful.
Me Papa Matthew say na Danfo Pano. Dr. Okante, if you are watching this show, I have to come and look for you. Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, so Palm University. So he is part of our advisory board members. And now, share scenario with the education now. In the near future, we will have an institute on the grounds of Palm University that's dedicated to political leadership. So we have all these people from different angles, because politics, governance, the matter of governance, and yet say the fact that we are empowering women in Manko, no, they say empower, but when you learn to push us forward. Because like I said, we are helpers. And at the end of the day, we are looking at a self-sustained Africa. I benefit in now. Into mentorship now, and then we also have Anamela, a correspondent from A Political Academy, and they are located in Belgium. So we also have different let me say facilitators coming from their side who are well vexed in training European politicians and different kinds of politicians, and there is a pool of knowledge that we've gathered. So we've really taken time to prepare, and whoever is going to be part of our first cohorts, I tell you, they'll really benefit.
I see.
Yeah.
And AWPL, African Women and Political Leadership, Asemene, Omujumedia, Omubabidino na Presla Church, Moeda Treno. Presla, then a bemo jai sa too much Jumari.
As in social work.
Yeah.
I mean, Jada.
Challenges in the room because I'm present Bisamu. Also, answer or by Baby Pimu in leadership. No, a friend was a member of Piesie Okrah. Ghana, any Minphobia example. It means your bad say, a leader. Because so-called Ghana NCC, for instance, National Commission for Civic Education. Obana Dano, maybe finish kakra. Baby say overcall state institutions be a minor
public offices,
any public offices. But to do why you boss a bema be namuna or head no that be or bad day. Then the minimum says are challenging. Apart from that, challenges been pa and now it to me a cutter mouth from breaking the glass ceiling.
The first barrier for Ghana or Africa is culture.
Okay.
There's this misogynistic sort of perception, say in Mano, in place. Some people still believe, stay in place, a kitchen, stay in place, a fie, a juma. And aside that, no, yes, it was saying you're making sure say I shouldn't call and bibia. That in itself also acts as a barrier because after housework, most women are not able to also indulge in other things. Not to say it is not possible, but the major challenge that I've talked about is culture. Say you for a renewal of mind because man kasano, like I said, utumiko baby now and there's been situations whereby you find yourself in a situation where only member in a juma, but it do all because of their cultural disposition. Say they are oba into me and you say. Or buy to me saying, you know how Kasana cry now, Kasana what to not do until because they don't see you as capable. That's one of the challenges, cultural challenges. And another challenge near violence. Violence now group that into sexual harassment and online bullying, even physical bullying and bullying, online bullying. When the African man, you have to say and say. Or say a prayer once. Aside that, Bible can say war ban over submitted towards your husband.
Sure.
Yeah, and that submission to your husband. I was also how to relate with other men. And not communication better because sometimes emotions no make na one fe na obekasa na emotion dey be now voice akokoso.
Ban na not den
and na wo kasa ka wana waka how can you
how
can we have fruitful conversations that will not be seen as overstepping boundaries where we are not even overstepping boundaries? So violence and a lot of bullying. Recently with the Prime Minister from New Zealand who resigned. She resigned. There were different factors, but one of it was the constant attacks that were coming. As I say, they cited mental health. Of course, if you are not being supported and in a position where there's so much pressure pulling, you won't have that mental stability to be able to function effectively. So that, aside the culture, the violence, online bullying, people will call people, even in Ghana, I said, well, we need to, all those things affect us. Even when you pass a man, or being yelled by hearts crowd online later that's how about I dream. So all those things are challenges that we face, and I think the major thing that will help us break the glass ceiling is a renewal of mind. Think of what I says, okay, let's empower more women, or by no interest say own to me casa, or by no interest say your man is our platform we are own to me if I idea bimba. they are multipliers, like you said. So to make sure fee, a govern fee, making sure say fear a meter. Other now, all the community be sharing same man. You to me, manage any conform juma, mahoney. Into a castle my chance, but not just a my chance, but a boy to prepare ourselves for that chance that you be giving us.
One comment will be a my so also University of Ghana or more vice chancellor na your bar. Hey, madam they buy DJU. Difference the vice chancellor of University of Ghana ya say obo ejuma pa mo ba mo ejuma na fe school so buy your mom send your match and that man cry jitum say buy nyama ekoyi me say Wadamfo University of Ghana ma mention Professor Brown Kluche ono so na anu ade ya na onna sisi wababe the first professor of the physics department of the University of Ghana since our school yet say onna sisi wababe first professor what that the physics department University of Ghana Professor Brown Kluche. Congratulations to you. May the never show you so and so one of these days. It's a mad they say you to me support to me challenges no I think say you go forward no you do to me challenges no one some kakaka. Now back to my constituency or move now by you bet to me you buy day na yene na kasa mo so e wo he you want so anywhere quite best so na awofo be fast roll e bia mo channel bia on betuma fast roll o me buy a girls prefect o me buy SRC president to ha ya pese momental mo kakaka ni ade na musa ho another program bi sa momo e be start time ben but be some more questions one for now no say I say we operate from even say West Legon. Okay. Yeah, let me just put it that way. Westlands. A little office. Okay. Yeah. And we have country representatives. Okay. And we have in Togo, we have in Zambia, we have in Burkina Faso, and we are building in Tanzania and different other African countries. Okay. The goal is say as we build up and we start having international conferences in different countries, we also have educational sectors in those countries representing what we are doing here in the headquarters in Ghana. Okay. The other is for the general picture, long-term goal. Now, CCR no saying I'm yes about the cohort. We open up. We are looking at people who are already into politics. Okay. But saying how can you so no? Younger ones no. One more secondary school. Yeah, looking into even going into student politics when you go to university or even in secondary school. Yeah, in student politics. Okay. You're better. UWPL clubs at the secondary school level. Okay. And when they say there are some processes in coming up with a club because Ghana Education Service was some requirements. They also follow some processes. And then they say we started a side conversation with one secondary school, but your best start will continue. Now establish it over that secondary school first. Now pilot it. If you want now they are multiplying in different secondary schools, not only in Accra, but anywhere where we'll get a regional correspondent working with us. Right. So we also need people on the ground to work with. In Siena, you are interested to volunteer to work with us in whichever region in Ghana. And the line word is volunteer. Volunteer, yes, and the line word is volunteer. We are teaching the spirit of volunteerism. So we want you to come and volunteer and help us to empower young women in your community. So you can put them together, let us know, we'll work with you, help you with the curriculum, different aspects, as that's for the secondary school form. But for now, never launching, our main focus is those a bit matured who are either in politics or are aspiring to enter into it in the shortest possible time. I know. Okay, the command air connery and what's more office our Westland. Yes. More office line be able to be that to questions will be fair for the first. I will be joining late, but once conversation here very interesting. Kind of first one ma a pija maybe a person of sponsorship be an idea who knows. Some motor some here funded. Some contacts be an so be my location here. Okay, you see for now no you can easily reach us on phone. That's 050-393-6000.
050-390-6000.
Okay.
But your friend into me on fast and WhatsApp. I did not you cancel, but it's always available. What's your name is I will respond. And I also on our website www.awpl.africa. Also no why you can send us a mail, or you can send us a mail through hello@awpl.africa. www.awpl.africa. awpl.africa. Yes, it's an website. We are on LinkedIn as AWPL African Women in Political Leadership. We are also on Facebook. Yes, so you can connect with us on social media. And I also want to talk about my team who have really helped for us to get this far.
Okay.
Yes, this website is made possible by one of our team members, who is called Ni Amalai, and also once it's like a pool of brilliant minds coming together to make this work. He's a founder of Ultra Swift Commerce. That's a WhatsApp commerce company. So you can Google that as well. We have Joshua Kiburigi, or no, South Africa. So we have different correspondents coming in. We have Jojo Maxford, who works in Parliament. We have Swad. Yes, we have Swad.
Swad Sinari.
Yes, Swad Sinari. And then we have Justina Ero. So this small team is what has brought us this far. And we are the founding team, and we are working to make this work.
Swad, thanks so much for the production, for the producer this kind of conversation. As I can say, you don't come to set your way.
After that day, the first one manyami. Because I don't know the vision you have to meet him to say, or how much my faith you do baby by on one help no. Babylon. I've mentioned our advisory board, Dr. Piesie Okrah, Farm University, number of Xavier Susu, Madam Prof Abigail, and then all other people working on the background to make this happen. All our facilitators, A Political Academy, apolitical.com, you have brought us this far. I'm training, I empower you to be able to do this. You know, and or let me say thanks Ma Aseda Emma Mo for bringing us here and giving us a platform to reach thousands and millions of people worldwide to, you know, be interested in what we are doing and to work with us to change the status quo.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Presla na Akle Plans, one of a founder of African Women in Political Leadership, AWPL. One more partners be bra woman mo ye adwuma. So when you just say bebo amana mwa e man so a wo person be leader ye mpanyimfo ebeko yi a obetumi akwakoye wo funding sources ni bi ne nyina eye ebetumi aboa. One more launch one more dwumadie no Google Meet so nyameboa on the 28th on the press release beba ye be publish bi ama for so atumi akan bi tia da se samotena afidie no ho omo officer Westland into ba no wo person a politician no your ba wo be sha se ni omadi nsa so mo ba bete club ama bibia so atumi akonkan me de dwumadie no esi wo ha me constituent mo amotena afie hwe mo amo join e Facebook ni ade da mo nyina ase se motumi ehwe yen me den e de Piesie Okrah your honorable without constituency. I said I can say me producer Edia Efia Amponson Wusu Efia Cook and afe Ralph Emmanuel Netene Alex and afe Peter and my lawyer my counselor coordinator on near Accra Kofidako and afe camera crew Francis Waha Ebenezer Waha and afe Osofo Prince ni Willie by Jemfi but that's some so more boy and ma Jumedi ni nyina e course so Nyankopon ya adoma Jumedi we yebesa si ekire biom e de amount ewo TVXYZ so nyamebo Tuesday 1 p.m. it is afena o join ya obetumi akache en live ewo Facebook nso TVXYZ Ghana e so obetumi akwa ni sesie wa bra o join ye late me di Piesie Okrah honorable without constituency once again. Thank you so much for viewing. Dominus Vobiscom, hasta la vista.